Hey yo, check this out. One thing that I learned throughout my meditations is that we had vehicles that glided over the surface of the realm because of the planet, because the terrain of our realm. Many parts of our realm, the terrain is so rough, just like these Saxon beings are trying to control the ground and say we're gonna pave this and pave that. All of a sudden you have shifts that happen and the ground comes up, the ground cracks, the pavement open and forms crystals. Yes, this actually happened. I saw that on YouTube. They spent so much money on it and we didn't have to deal with that. There was a cartoon that I watched on Disney. It was an African cartoon. I forget the name of it. But they had cars that were flying. It was like, oh my goodness, this is what we had. Holy shit. We had the same type of technology. We had cars that flew. And ours actually ecstatic. I was ecstatic watching the trailer, even though it had to do with so, even though it had to do with this one African god kidnapping children who were part of rich families that get ransom so he can get money. So he's kind of like making his money off of kidnappings. Whatever, had a whole crew. So basically, those in Africa telling the truth about themselves. But the terrain, when you talk about the terrain, those who understand what terrain is the ground. Sometimes the ground is so rough that we could not roll on it, grow on it. When you look on, well, not roll on it, grow, but roll on it. When you look at the ancient tech of Tartaria, when you look at the old tech of Tartaria, um, what you see is, um, sometimes they had, sometimes they had, uh, vehicles that had like your tractor wheels and the wheels for the tanks. They had vehicles that actually operated in that manner, and those are what you call the ground crawlers. All right, and they're designed to roll over the terrain because the terrain was sometimes so rough. The terrain was so rough sometimes. But as far as vehicles driving, the type of vehicles we were driving and driving over the terrain, it didn't happen that way. We had vehicles that flew. And this is the part of the intelligence that's returning, brothers and sisters. We have a whole enemy that wants us to remove us from our past so we can create a future that he desires, and we already let you know his future has been cut off. Our present day is our new future, brothers and sisters. You think into the higher realms, you think in the higher technology, you think of the ways of becoming the deities that you're supposed to be. That is the new future. This means that mankind cannot has a future. These so-called Saxon beings, whatever you want to call them, and Orientals, their time is up. They have literally pilfered our land too long, pilfered and pindled, did all these things and think, oh, we got this in a museum, we have got this underground, when they're long gone, which they're going to be long gone very soon. The planet belongs to us. They can't stay underground. Do you think this stuff is going to stay in museums or underground? We're going to create greater things than what our grand ancestors created. We're going to link into this energy, link into this power as we're doing now, brothers and sisters. I saw on Facebook a brother dreamt of 5 moons. I was like, I just.
You gonna clean your shower out today?
Huh?
You gonna clean your shower out today?
Did I what?
I said, are you going to clean your shower out today?
Yeah. Which means that the correlation between the brotherhood and the sisterhood, we tap into the inner energy, the innerness of who we are. We're starting to realize that things are not what they appear to be. Dealing with these, the likeness of these inorganic beings and how they operate and how they function. We're starting to see that things are not what they appear to be. All right? So it's important, brothers and sisters, that you understand we are literally creating a new future for ourselves. All your present day thoughts create the new future. Your thoughts of being in a higher mindset, your thoughts of focusing on more powerful technology, your thoughts are literally delegating the new future for us now. Your present day thoughts, all types of vehicles, all types of machinery, all armies to protect ourselves in the future from a very well-known enemy. Because do you think these motherfuckers gonna stop because they get wiped out by a reset? No. They gonna recalibrate themselves, rebuild themselves, and they're gonna try to come back again because they want this planet. And brothers and sisters, that we're gonna have to power ourselves up. That's when we start tapping into our immortality. Immortality is the future for us. You're saying, hey, you know what? We don't die. We never die. We're gonna remember everything that needs to be remembered. But the most thing that we're gonna remember is that we have a planet that we are a part of, and we're not gonna let anyone take over. We're gonna create the greatest and most powerful technology ever. We don't need mankind's money. We don't need the shit that he's putting on the TVs. We don't need all that bullshit. His low level technology that he feels so proud of, like he's achieved something, but he hasn't achieved a damn thing, is because he's recopying something that we did in the past, because they don't have that ability to do any of these great things. They have to go from galaxy to galaxy, from universe to universe, to steal, to kill, to destroy, to deceive, and to lie. Look at the fucking sky. They want to hide us from the sun, but at the same time they want to hide the sun from them. It's too powerful for they asses. Oh, we the most powerful. No, brothers and sisters, we are. You are the black sun. You are literally, like the brother said, you are per sun, the percentage of the black sun. And we all work as one. So we're doing this thing. Whether we like it or not, old tech is old tech. Our present day, your present day thinking on higher levels is your future, brothers and sisters. You understand that? Your present day thinking on higher levels is your future. So let's continue to flow on. Let's continue to move into this, brothers and sisters. We got a whole fucking planet to protect. We got a people to protect. We got a legacy to defend. All right? Much power to you all.